Right, before we move on, the Vega School of Brand Communication here in Johannesburg hosting their end-year exhibition showcasing the eclectic work of final-year students specializing in various disciplines. We're told 38 agency representatives who attended the exhibit over the course of 2 days have already started approaching some of the students for possible job opportunities. All right, someone who knows all about Vega and its students is Dr. Carla Enslin, the school's National Academic Navigator, who's also the project head of a fascinating program called Platform 6 that I'm told aims to raise the quality of design training in secondary schools. Carla, welcome to you. So, patently, we have a problem in that respect. So what is Platform 6?
Platform 6 is a collaborative of tertiary design schools, and we collectively endeavour to promote design as a field of study. This year we received official World Design Capital status and implemented a program that focused on the teaching of design thinking and the practice of design in grades 10 to 12.
All right, look, it's been many years, as you can see, since I was at school, but I didn't know that design was a subject at school. I thought they just did art at school.
Yes. Design is a subject and unfortunately not on the same designated list as visual art and dramatic arts, and that is a key challenge. So we need to work with higher education South Africa. We need to work with the leadership and the management of schools to lift the status of design and to ensure that design as subject is understood and its potential. It is a field of study and the myriad of careers. Why do we need
to lift the field of design, and why, Carla Enslin, do we need more designers? Don't we have enough?
The misunderstanding is, based on our research aligned with the Western Cape design strategy, is that design is still perceived as predominantly a tool or an instrument for styling, an aesthetic value, versus design as an instrument for innovation embedded in every aspect of your business. So working towards country goals, educational goals, design supports surrounding subjects and sets fundamental skills for critical, creative, higher learning.
Behind all great design is great strategy, and there's a different discipline or an allied discipline as part of it. You make the point that design as a field is misunderstood by school leadership. In other words, what are you saying? They don't know how to do it?
I think the perception here is attached to either product design or graphic design, whereas design could be encountered in processes and systems, in virtual worlds, in the very physical real world. And here design is also perceived and stereotyped as a soft subject for learners who are not academically inclined. Whereas design thinkers
hipsters that wear funny clothes,
exactly.
But it's beyond that, and apologies to all hipsters. Okay.
This is true.
Yeah.
And design relies on a critical skill set in problem solving and finding not only original solutions to problems, but meaningful solutions to problems. If we consider our South African context, the celebration of our dolos as a way of protecting our harbour walls
those are the wave breakers, I think, that we find just outside the city.
Design in motion, and celebrating those successes and understanding that design reaches well beyond the aesthetic, stylistic level.
Let us not forget the creepy crawly. Again, another great South African design innovation. So where do you take this in 2015?
We are going to work with school leadership and school management to better understand the role and specifically the scope of design. We are going to work with parent body who experiences anxiety around design as subject choice. And we are going to use every opportunity to showcase design output in grades 10 to 12.
Do you think schools are open to this? Are they willing to embrace this? Are we going to see this generation of brilliant young designers coming through as a result of this?
We are definitely working with very willing, very passionate design teachers and design learners. It's working with stakeholders that support us in the process. That's the critical focus.
Dr. Carla Enslin, good luck to you. It's an important initiative, particularly as far as the growth and development of this economy is concerned. From Vega, the National Academic Navigator. Finally this week on the programme, the McCann Agency here in Johannesburg, along with Sandton City, has put together the local leg of the award-winning global CSI campaign, The Empty Shop. Pioneered in Sao Paulo in Brazil, The Empty Shop has created a unique way of donating, and now it's finally coming to South Africa. Correspondent Yashni Padiachi reports.
Based at one of the continent's premium shopping centres, the empty shop is a little bit like upmarket charity. All goods are welcomed and appreciated, but it does appeal to those who are looking to donate quality brand products. So if you had designer goods you were looking to give to a good cause, this was the place to go to. And the creative agency behind the idea says it's all really quite simple.
We know that when people donate to charity, normally 9 out of 10, they give their kind of clothes with holes in, the stuff that they don't want to have anymore. But with this concept, obviously, we know that a lot of rich people are more fashion-based, they're more season-based because of fashion and how it works. So the idea with this concept is obviously to get better quality stuff, obviously stuff of more value, because ultimately at the end of the day, if we shift that product or donate it or auction it off, we can obviously hopefully generate more money. So this idea was initially to obviously tap into that insight. Rich people, obviously, they've got a lot of money and you've got a lot of clothing. Well, come on, man, just give it away, give it to us.
Like some of the clothing, the empty shop wasn't cheap. It had to maintain the specific look and feel of the original store in South America. But the brand and CSI benefits made it worthwhile. Launched in October at Sandton City, it ran for just 3 weeks. In that short space of time, just over 4 tons of clothing was donated, breaking Brazil's record of 3 tons collected earlier this year.
The response has been amazing. We've had a lot of clothing come in. We've got a storeroom. We've got 2 storerooms off-site, which have been filling up incredibly. I think the Johannesburg people, and I don't even know, perhaps it's from Pretoria or a little bit out of region, have come in and been very, very generous. And also we find that businesses have been very generous too.
And thanks to that response, there are even hopes for stores in other major cities. The charity Hospice Wits was the ultimate beneficiary, and the clothing will be sold at their stores and at auction. If you didn't get a chance to donate this time round, the empty shop will pop up again over the next 2 years. Yashni Padiachi for Mags on Media.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week. Please let us know what you think of our stories on Facebook and on Twitter. You can also mail us on magsonmedia@enca.com. Until next time, goodbye to you and thank you for watching.